So here's what we do. Clinical use of RET plus REMS. We match the bracelet with the RET here. Or double bracelet and a single bracelet. Then the RET handle is combined with the operation of the negative electrode. We'll start with a pair of bracelets. It is to turn on RET combined with microelectrical operation. Let's take the hand as an example. If the customer is in another location, you can also use a bracelet to operate, but the scope of operation of the bracelet not particularly extensive, usually on the length of the human body, more appropriate. For example, feet and hands, the upper bracelet that can be worn, you can only use the bracelet to operate. If it is the middle area of the body, we can operate with bracelets. It's too far away. Its feel may be slower. Okay, here's the first step. If the client needs treatment for both hands, we can wear bracelets on our hands. It is to wear one of each hand for operation. If it is a single hand, we can all wear it on one hand for operation. If you wear it like me. So the treatment area was this section. Because he will form a circuit here. This is how to operate this section of the regional operation therapy. When we operate this line, try to keep it as smooth as possible. Don't let it fold like this. That doesn't work. We can also tie it with a cable tie. Just tie it up and down. Remember to apply radio frequency cream on the bracelet. You can also get a little soothing cream on the bracelet. When we operate, connect these two wires to the host computer accordingly. After we enter the interface, we can do it according to our own situation. To choose two modes, I chose professional mode here. We're going to use RET and current. Function needs to be selected. RET and EMS. These two functions should be selected at the same time. We can click on the location above. Click the alternating RET and EMS buttons. After selecting two functions, we set its corresponding parameters. Next, RET and EMS. It belongs to an alternate use. Our instructions for use say, when the two functions are used interchangeably, you can use continuous mode for output. Because the time when the two functions alternate, it forms a relief. Then it has a single function. I wouldn't keep going to work. It won't heat up. All the current keeps working like this, and then the therapeutic side. Choose according to the situation, one shallow, one deep, or alternating frequencies. If it is a muscle treatment, just choose the shallow 500K. Deep down is 300K. Then high EMS, we can choose the default dynamic therapy. Then set the energy suggestion to be lower. Then slowly increase this current for customers to use. Then RET. Select the energy position. Then click Add or Subtract below to adjust. Because we use the operation of the bracelet, its heat generation is slower. We can adjust the energy appropriately. Okay, after setting it up here, just set the clinical time again. We click clinical time. Then adjust by addition and subtraction. Okay, after setting the parameters here, just click Start. While our customers are working, you can ask him how this arm feels. Under normal circumstances, he has heat, then alternate to current, then after the current, alternate to heat. So go round and round, every function, it works for a few seconds. If the customer feels that the energy can be increased, for example, he reported that the heat was slightly warm, then we can also increment this radio frequency. Our customers' affordability is still okay. We can turn up the microcurrent. And then the RF. He thinks it's just warm, no heat. Then we can also increment one file. Next, teach the customer to operate the double bracelet in the Academy mode. Then the two functions are used interchangeably. We click Settings to enter. Choose a storage location. Then the number of stages. We currently only operate bracelets. One will do. Then the corresponding stage. Choose simple numbers. One handle to operate. Perform the following settings. Because the bracelet only works with a single function, no combination function. RET has a bending function. RET and bracelet, they are all made of metal. So we can choose RET by to use the bracelet to go to the clinic. Then the corresponding choice is to alternate RET and EMS. Then set it accordingly. First hit a desired target heat. Then working hours. Just the single use time of this handle. Total time is 15 minutes. Then we can set 10 minutes here. Then the following EMS. Set frequency. We go straight to dynamics. Dynamic situation. All frequencies will be alternately treated. Then the energy of the current. The client has just been in professional mode. It can be done around 30 or 40%. Then we set this energy. We adjust according to the total clinical time. The two times are synchronized. The total time is about 15 minutes. We'll set it up. Then it includes R, E, T and EMS functions. Alternate the time at once. Like R, E, T, 15 seconds, EMS 15 seconds like this. Every 15 arcing seconds. They just switch jobs. We click Save, click back to enter Academy mode. Then it was just starting EMS. We click to use directly. Okay, let's go straight into it. At this time, it has preset parameters here. It's the parameters we just set. We can directly click to start and it will work. This is switched to current operation. Okay, now it's time to switch to RET work again. It's used interchangeably like this. From the interface, we can use numbers, colors come and go to confirm the current stage of its operation. Is the function of the work EMS or RET? So what we're going to do is we're going to use an RET. Operate with one of the negative electrodes. We can use metal plate negative or viscous negative, or wear a bracelet as a negative electrode to use. If it is a negative plate, and we're going to do the same with the hand. Negative plate where it is attached, it should be attached to the upper arm of the hand. So here we go, RET operates in this position. If the customer is operating the upper arm, the negative plate is placed in this position on the hand. Then operate the upper arm, negative electrode, where it is pasted. It's the same as what I just said. It depends on how the customer operates to switch his position. Then the viscous negative electrode, it is fixed by stickiness. After tearing the centrifugal membrane, you can use it directly on the skin. Viscous negative electrodes can only be used twice at most. After this centrifugal membrane is torn open, you can take it off after using it for the first time, then stick it back and keep it safe. Okay, so the next clinical step, I use the bracelet as a negative electrode, combine RET handle, manipulation of the hand. Alright, here we go. This is also worn. We just set that according to the location of customer operation, then adjust the position of the negative electrode. If the customer is operating the lower arm, we're going to attach this negative electrode to the upper arm. If the manipulation is the upper arm, we'll tie it down here. We operate. Let's take the following operation as an example. Okay, what about after tying it up? Remember to apply this radio frequency cream on the part. I'm not going to repeat them here. What about the close position? Apply RF cream. This is where the bracelet is attached. The bracelet acts as a negative electrode. You can use this yellow one. That way it won't mess up. Then the RET handle is equipped with a probe. This probe size, it can be adjusted according to the customer's situation. Then the connection position we can plug in the RET. Then the adjustment on the interface. Just refer to what we just said in this video. The whole adjustment. For example, professional mode. We check the function to set the energy. After setting, we can click this to start. This is the heating function working. When switching to current. When the current energy is strong, the head muscles feel like shaking. If necessary, use the college mode. The same way we just said. Go set the RET handle. Then it works in the case of dual function, clinical time and energy. Save after all are set up. Then return to college mode. Use all stored location. Like this session once we enter. Directory entry. You can use the parameters we have set. Clinical. If during use, our patient feels less energetic, we can appropriately increase the energy to increase the head operation.